Hi, I'm Stephanie Izard from Girl and the Goat in Chicago, and we specialize in all sorts of things, flavors from around the world, but using locally farmed ingredients. Originally, we were going to be the drunken goat because I used to quite enjoy my cocktails until I realized I needed to stop that a little bit.
You are top chef. What? Really? Congratulations! I won Top Chef. Holy shit, really. It's the biggest thing that's happened in my life. My life is about to change. It's going to be absolutely insane.
And change it did. Izard opened 2 new restaurants in Chicago, scored 2 James Beard nominations, and was named Food and Wine Magazine's Best New Chef.
Now people that go on Top Chef, I think they have an idea of what can happen, so they go in it prepared. I think people that go on it now already have like a PR rep and an agent lined up. And I had no idea that I was supposed to do that. I didn't even have Twitter or Facebook or anything. So people have approached it in different ways, and for me it worked best to just get this restaurant open, hopefully get, respect of other chefs and let people see that it wasn't just like a fluke that I was on that show and won. And just, I think, maybe prove it to myself too.
But in spite of the accolades, Izard credits her success to her mom.
I feel like chefs either grew up with a mom that couldn't cook at all, and so it made them want to learn how to cook, or they grew up with a mom that was an awesome cook, and so they learned from them. I grew up in a household where my mom cooked amazing dinners all the time. We actually, every Sunday, my sister and my mom and I would sit there and go through cookbooks and recipes, and we would put together a menu that we hung up on the fridge with what we were going to have for the week, which I don't think a lot of families do that.
The 36-year-old cook was billed as the only woman to win Top Chef until recently when Kristen Kish won the competition, a title Izard was ready to ditch.
Women have, written me and been like, you're so inspiring, and now I'm not nervous to go to culinary school. At the end of the day, for me personally, I'd rather just be known as a good chef and just kind of cross out the female part.
And on the speed dating nature of press interviews?
This is a pretty awesome speed date that we're on right now. I guess it becomes my therapy. You are my therapist right now.
Oh, thank you. I'll just do this.
Wow, she's got a huge career ahead of her. Best meal you ever had?
Yeah, I gotta say, so before we even asked her for an interview, we went into a restaurant, we reserved 3 months ahead. After the meal, we were like, this is mind-blowing, we need to do a piece on this. And she just takes certain ingredients, when you eat it, there's hints of different cultures and cuisines, but it's not definable. There's elements of Asian food into it, as well as rustic.
You even like the green beans.
Yes, which she puts fish sauce in it, which is so bizarre. But yeah, it's crazy.
Tell me about this roasted pig face that you had.
She has this sort of deconstructed roasted pig face with an egg on top. Yeah. It's just insane.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
It's actually delicious.
It's right out of my
It
childhood.
doesn't, but
Oh yeah, that's right.
it doesn't throw you off having your food looking at you?
No, and not at all. I think what I like, especially in Canada, we have Top Chef Canada now, to go to the restaurants that winners end up opening up, because so much is thrown at them during these competitions. It's like, here's a vending machine, make a dish out of it. And so they're constantly thinking of new ways to innovate food. So, in Toronto, we have Richmond Station.
Yes, my favorite.
Which is
I go weekly now, and that was last year's Top Chef Canada winner, who put
Carl.
everything, into it. And his girlfriend Julia is the manager. It's like going to Friends because you know them from TV. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that restaurant.
We're going. Mark my words. Mike.
Make it happen.
Said it
Make
on
it happen.
TV, so it's gonna happen.
Make us happy.
Are you guys all good cooks?
I am.
Yeah.
Moderately.
Oh, wow. I talked to
From mom? Has mom taught you? Or taught yourself?
necessity and mom, but mostly necessity.
Yeah, sis. Well, no, because I like food a lot,
Yeah, I
so that's
know.
why I cook. And a little bit, although my mom never let me in the kitchen. So
That's the thing.
So
It
I
was
watched
so
from
difficult
afar.
to
I
get in
think
there.
we should
Yeah.
be teaching our kids how to cook. Now,
Yes.
you've got some young...
Oh,
sorry,
Hang your head
I
in
went there.
shame.
You can't just teach them how to order.
Yeah.
I'm
Make a
basically going to be what Liza's kids are now. If you can't nuke it, can't cook it.
And because I'm just not a cook.
No, me too. But whose fault is that? I mean, I'm not allowed in the
I
kitchen
know.
because I make a mess.
I
Now, I'm
know.
okay with that.
Take a couple of great cooking classes, and you might
Yeah,
change
yeah.
your
No,
mind.
no, you're right. I
Start
think I
off
just
with
because I
real
feel
simple
so much
dishes.
like I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't want to make a reduction. I mean, teach me the basics. Pasta, soups.
Yes.
Start from there.
Yes.
And then move on.
Absolutely.
We should take that too.
Wanna?
Well, sure.
let's do that.
That's right now.
I want to make sure I come back.
Make us a meal.
Suck up to the
Yes,
host.
please. All right.